Listen to me. Hey, you're about to cross the line, and there may be no going back. Because I'm trying to do the right thing.
Hi guys, welcome back to the Weekday Watch where we highlight the latest in Hollywood and TV shows. In this video, we'll be taking a look at Prime Video's Jack Ryan and explain what the third season is all about.
Catch up now before season 3.
We'd hate to keep you waiting any longer. Let's get started with this.
Our luck doesn't run out in Moscow.
Since its release on Prime Video in 2018, Jack Ryan has fully captured what the movies starring Tom Clancy's fearless CIA agent always knew. These narratives function best when the main character is the spearhead. It's more thrilling to put the show's lead actor and co-executive producer in the field, in the thick of things, and in direct conflict with the assortment of foreign government shot callers, dark money operators, and international terrorists he's come across since becoming company lifer Jim Greer, played on Jack Ryan by dependable scene stealer Wendell.
All wisdom comes from memory.
Episode 1 of Tom Clancy's Jack Ryan titled Falcon just dropped on the 21st of December, and as such, fans have been left wondering what exactly happened, and how the events of the first episode can affect the rest of the season going forward.
Where are you? They're dead. They're all dead. The entire team.
Well, you're in for luck today as we're about to explore Jack Ryan Season 3 and explain the biggest doubts and uncertainties hanging around the latest Prime Video release. In the third season of Jack Ryan, the main character finds himself in the midst of the Sokol Project, a Russian operation with the goal of restoring the Soviet Union to its former glory and making it the world's most feared country. Despite his efforts to stop this from happening, Ryan struggles to convince others of the threat due to a lack of concrete evidence. With James Greer's and Elizabeth Wright's approval, he takes on dangerous missions in search of the evidence he needs. However, things take a turn for the worst when the extraction crew and Russian insider Yuri are killed by the police, and Ryan is forced to flee. The assassination of the Russian defense minister Dmitry Popov in front of the Czech Republic's president only adds to the chaos in global politics. As the season nears its conclusion, it becomes clear that Ryan will have to use his detective skills to uncover the true motives behind the Sokol Project and stop it from succeeding. Now that we're done with the summary, let's take a look at the first episode of Tom Clancy's Jack Ryan. What happened and what you should expect for Season 4. Warning, this section contains major spoilers, so proceed with caution. Number 1. Jack and Luca prevent a global war. In the Season 3 finale, Jack's primary goal was to prevent the captain of the US Roosevelt from following his code of conduct and attacking the Russian ship Fearless, which had been sent out alone in the Baltic Sea to start a war. Despite initially being met with resistance when he tried to board the Roosevelt, Jack is eventually able to persuade the captain to listen to his concerns and consider aborting the mission. As Jack worked to prevent conflict, he is aided by an unexpected ally on board the Fearless, Luca, a Russian spymaster who had participated in the initial Sokol scheme in the 1960s before turning against the plotters to prevent a Third World War. Luca boards the Fearless with the intention of carrying out his original plan to kill Captain Antonov. However, after being captured and imprisoned, Luca begged the Fearless first officer to act on his suspicions that Captain Antonov was about to start a war. After Antonov fired a missile at Roosevelt, the first officer revolted against him with the help of Luca and ordered him to be arrested. With Antonov in custody, the Fearless disbanded and Jack and Luca worked together to avoid conflict. Number 2. James, Kovac, and November team up to save the Russian president. Alexei Petrov was revealed to be plotting a coup by James Greer, Mike November, and Alena Kovac, playing the role of the president of the Czech Republic. They obtain a video of Petrov confessing to the killing of Defense Minister Popov, and after assistance from Popov's widow, the trio used the Kremlin's covert tunnels to enter and then split up in order to thwart the coup in 2 distinct methods. Greer consented to be taken prisoner in order to meet with Alexei privately and attempt diplomacy. Greer offered Petrov asylum in the US, but we find out that the meeting was actually a ruse to buy time so that Alena in November could meet with President Surikov, despite the fact that Petrov's refusal was expected. Meanwhile, the Russian president alerted his security, who located Petrov and killed him with a shot. The Sokol conspirators in Surikov's government were then apprehended, preventing the coup. Number 3. A new CIA director takes charge. Throughout Season 3 of Jack Ryan, Elizabeth Wright was caught in a difficult situation. She co-led the Rome station with Jack Ryan, but when the CIA placed a red notice on Jack's record, it was her job to capture him. Wright had to follow her orders, even though she suspected they might be wrong. When she tried to defend Jack to CIA Director Miller, he ignored her and recalled her to Langley, Virginia. However, Wright ultimately has the last laugh in the season finale when Jack prevented Sokol from destroying Nymburk, a Czech Republic settlement that the Russians had targeted. This ultimately leads to the removal of Miller by the American president, who replaces him with Wright as his advisor. Number 4, what's next for President Kovac? Season 3 of Jack Ryan sees President Kovac facing a series of personal and professional setbacks. She lost her father and became disillusioned with her life. She was also shocked to discover that Petr, who was her closest confidant, was actually a spy for Alexei Petrov and had participated in the assassination of Dmitry Popov. She realized that Petr had used her for her entire life, marrying her mother for her wealth and political connections when he escaped the USSR for the Czech Republic, and manipulating her presidential election. Even though he pretended to love her, Alena's father had been controlling her all along. As the season came to a close, Alena was president with closer ties to both Russia and the US, but she no longer trusted her father. Sounds like a sad family story, right? Well, we hope to see Kovac's character getting some joy for once in Jack Ryan. Do you think that would happen in season 4? Comment down below with yes or no. Number 5, how the show will unfold in season 4. In the season 3 finale of Jack Ryan, Jack's red alert was removed from his file, and he and James Greer returned to the CIA's Langley headquarters to receive medals from Elizabeth Wright, the agency's new director. Jack showed that he was willing to sacrifice his life to protect his country, just like the individuals whose names are on the wall at CIA headquarters. At the end of season 3, Jack rejoins the CIA. Mike November returned to his home in Greece, and Greer remained with the agency. It is unknown what will happen in season 4 of Jack Ryan, or how the story of John Krasinski's portrayal of the Tom Clancy hero will end in the final season. Abby Cornish is expected to return as Dr. Kathy Mueller, potentially setting the stage for her future role as Dr. Kathy Ryan. Michael Pena is also rumored to be joining season 4 as Ding Chavez, possibly in preparation for a Rainbow Six spin-off. Speaking of potential dangers, what do you think Jack Ryan would face in season 4? Let us know by commenting below the video. As always, if you liked the video, make sure to subscribe to the Weekday Watch and press the bell to turn on notifications so you don't miss a beat.